Good evening, folks. I'm Tassinix, and welcome to the grand final, Week 3, Round 3 of Season 34, 3 vs. 3 Grand Arena Championship for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. My opponent is once again, for the second time this season, Ultraman, General of the 501st. Let me check my spreadsheet real quick. When last we met, it was way back when on Round 4, and we closed out the win 2043 to 2009, so a pretty solid dub, 30-something there, so pretty good. Let's see if we can't do it again here tonight. Let me go ahead and get the bot stuff up on screen. Hey, Solo Base, good to see you, sir. Happy Sunday to you. Hope you had a good turkey day. Okay, here we go. Desktop view, back on over, and blow it up. All right, guys. We're getting back into the big leagues. Number 20 versus number 28. GP 11.3 to 11.4. We're more peers now than we were a week ago. Top 80, 2.88 to 2.89, negligible. Zetas, 257 to 258, comical. Omicron's my 29 to his 31. Marginal. Top 80 average speed, my 143 to his 147. Okay, he's got me solid there. That's a good one. There's a good one. Hey, Revan, what's going on? Good luck today, bro. Finish strong. I'm going for it. There is the goal. All right, mod analysis. Plus 25s. I have 90. He has 106. Yeah, kind of close. 20 to 24s. The gap is more significant. My 188 to his 226. Plus 20s, my 278 to his 332. My 15 to 19s, 343 to 516. And my plus 15, 621 to his 848. So he's got the goods, mod-wise. All right, relic analysis. We're very close, actually. 1509 to 1515. Relic 9s, my 26 to his 27. Relic 8s, 47 to his 49. Relic 7s, my 96 to his 89. So he's taking just a couple more on up to Relicate and such. All right, Datacron analysis. We're actually very close here, very competitive. Total rerolls, my 125 to his 128. Level 9s, my 14 to his 19, so he's definitely taken a few more all the way up. 6 to 8s, we both have 10, and levels 3 to 5, I have 21 to his 12. All right. Here's the GL matchup. Feel free to pause the VOD or take a screen cap if you wanted to look at that in more detail. Here's the key character lineup. Likewise. And here's the ships. Okay, so no advantage to be had there. That is as expected. Very good. OmegaBot report. All right, yes, Ultraman is a Euro, so he'll be attacking sometime, what? So 12 is 5. Around, not before 7 a.m. my time, I would say. I think that's fair. Let's see. Crescent champion of the fighting fits. Jolee training rebel assault. Yeah, this is a really good account. Alright. Alright. I mean, he's got a lot of goods. He's got a lot of goods. And then you can see here the line graph confirms his mod advantage. Very efficient on his offense in general. Yeah, we have to hope to put the jam on him. Alright, against Jabba. His Jabba, people have been failing. And his Lord Vader, people have been clean. Savage. Yeah, he does Savage Starkiller. I think that is an improper concentration of resources, in my opinion. Okay. Jango, DR, Inquisitor, Malgus, That's right. Our friend likes gas on offense quite religiously. And we can see a very strong tendency. So we do not expect to see Rey on defense, right? Rey Swolo is 6 out of 6 for the first 2 weeks of this season on offense. So, see, Iden Vader, JML is halftime, so sometimes he puts JML on defense. We will have to be prepared for that. Okay, I mean, nothing too crazy, right? Alright, what does he drop on? He's dropped on a DR, a Rey Swolo, a Malgus a couple times. Ooh, Malgus a couple times. A crew lead. Fascinating. Dash. Alright, so less common. He uses Executrix Profundity and Malevolence. So note this. He likes to use Profundity on offense. He likes to use it to trivialize pretty much every, most comps of Malevolence. Hey, Famulous, what's going on, man? Good evening to you. Alright, anything else of note here? Nah. Alright, let's move back over to the main scene. Alright, we'll have a look at the defense here. Can't go in too great a detail, as our opponent has not attacked. Top side, Grand Inquisitor, Ninth Sister, Seventh Sister, followed by Iden Shore Range, followed by... Is that the way I wanted to do that? Yeah, that is the way I want to do that. That is right, yeah. Raddus, Jin, K2. I don't know why I clicked him. Oh, I'm definitely going to restart the game. CLS, Chupio, C-3PO. Mom Mothma, Katarin, Kara. You're alive. You dropped a bunch of gag battles, but you managed to full clear. That's good. That's real good. We'll see if your opponent can make it through your Lord Vader. Here's hoping, man. Here's hoping. All right, bottom side defense. So, a little bit of a twist for the grand final. So, Darth Revan, Crew, and Starkiller. With a pretty fat cron on there, right? 62% health steal, 17.5% health, 35.5% protection. Whenever dark side allies use special ability, they gain 15% turn meter. And then whenever First Order allies stun for an enemy, like, I don't know, say, Kylo Ren Unmasked, they gain speed up and offense up for 2 turns, and they can inflict expose for 2 turns at the end of that turn, which can't be evaded. So that's kind of cool to have all that active. So we'll see what he does. All right, followed by, again, another curveball here at the finish line. EP, Marajade, and Savage. And, it's kind of been an awkward duck here. I've been using this extra Lord Vader crown with the extreme amount of armor penetration. This seems really fun here. Savage could become a much bigger problem much earlier in the match, and God forbid you have some unfavorable dodges. We'll see what happens. I've been using JKL lead with him. Ooh, okay. Okay. Alright. Alright. Alright, and then of course, you know, a favorite, Gas, Rex 5s. Got the fat, you know, stat cron on there, almost 40% crit damage, 23% protection, 52% potency, 76% health steal. It's all there. The goods are all there. Alright, let's see here. Then we have Malgus, Malak, and Talon. Ultraman is one of those guys that likes to use gas against lesser compositions of Malgus. I checked the history on having Malak in there. Greatly impedes gas. So we set that with that in mind. And then we have Jabba, Boushh, Kersantin. Hey, Belor. Hey, Tyler. Good to see you guys. Alright. Top side, enemy's defense. So, Phasma. Phasma lead with OG Kylo and FOST. Level 9 Phasma Datacron with the reset on 9. Damage immunity for the first time they fall below 50% health. We'll have to be mindful of that. And then whenever they use a special ability, they gain 15% turn meters. So that could be quite a loop if we're not careful about it. To add complication to the fact that there really isn't a lot of teeth on this team, there is some health, there is some armor, some health steal, and also just, you know, randomly, real casual like, 117% crit damage. Kylo can definitely make use of that. Alright, and then this is just a weird wall, right? I'm thinking he's just like, you know what? I'm just going to put down stuff that Task definitely hasn't seen, or at least seen often, and we'll see if that puts the jam on him. So he's got a Boushh lead with L3 and Boba. And what's the cron here? 86% armor pen. Quite nice. And then, yeah, stacking crit chance. Oh, that's pretty good. That's not bad at all. Raddus, Jin, K2. My man went hard with the Relic 7, Jin, and K2. I'm actually a little jelly. I'm a little jelly. Charlie Mike cheered 169 bits. Sup, pimp? What's cracking? What's going on, man? Happy Sunday. Thank you so much for the biddies. All right. All right, so that guy's going to be kind of a pain. Yeah, of note, there's a good bit of dodge, 22%. Now, you're thinking 22%, oh, that's not terribly high. But you know what? When you're using that bounty hunter counter that you see me use a good handful of times, that's the Bossk, Dadbod, Boba, and Mando, it makes short work of the Raddus team if you're not getting dodged. Now, I got dodged, I want to say 3 or 4 times the last time, and it slowed me down such that I lost. I think even 20-something% dodge is perhaps too much to, you know, to mess with if you're thinking about doing a bounty hunter counter. So we'll keep that in mind. All right, we've got Sortie, BB-8, and then TIE Fighter pilot. Again, just with the unconventionalness, right? The level 3 doesn't work here. We've got the cooldown reduction. That's actually pretty interesting. Cooldowns by 1. So he can only inflict ability block, I think, on one character, but I think he might be able to put like speed down or something on others. Anyway, just a real casual 30% dodge, 14% deflection. Alright, and then you have Aurra, Greedo, and Nest. Kind of cool. You have the damage immunity 6. Okay, I can respect that. You've got the turn meter gain level 3 that's active for everybody but Nest. Crit damage is a, God, 64% crit damage is a savage choice to have for Nest. Armor, tenacity, and health steal also great to support her. It's pretty good. Pretty damn good. Alright, so yeah, these are all... these are pretty much B teams. right? All right, let's talk about bottom side. So we got Malgus, DRBSF. What kind of cron we dealing with here? 15% turn meter gain on 3. Protection, tenacity, armor, crit damage, and health steal. It's pretty serious. Let me check something real quick on GG. I'm pretty sure Malgus, DRBSF, 99.6 win rate with 441 attempts with C solo. So I think that's what we're probably going to do. Yeah. So that takes care of that. You've got Dengar, Malak, Talon. That one's just weird. So the Dengar, the cron that's active there is the Retribution. Level 6, right? 15% turn meter on level 3. You've got the Retribution. So the thing is, Talon's going to be stealthed. Malak you don't want to hit so you don't get feared all the time. And then you're going to have this Dengar that's going to have Retribution for 3 turns. So he's going to be smacking you back and potentially stacking himself up, getting towards contract. At which point, he's just more of a pain in the ass. It's not that big of a deal when there's no other bounty hunters per se. But you don't want to mess around with a Malak in himself. What do I have written down here anyway? I can support that. I can dig that decision. Okay. I'm thinking about doing just like Boss Grief Mando. Might be a little hard to get at Talon. Then again, it might be Dengar who's weakest. Yeah, so that's the thing. Maybe not that. We might have to shift that around. Something about that doesn't seem smart. Okay. Nute. Next here is Nute Dooku Droideka. Blast from the Past. We haven't had this one in a bit. 21% crit damage, 63% potency, and just 19% health. Whenever buffs or debuffs are dispelled from dark side allies, at the end of that turn they gain tenacity up and potency up for 2 turns. So it's just something to be mindful after you debuff them or you cleanse them. It's something interesting. Yeah, good lord, the theory crafting is real. Dengar lead with Malak and Talon. Yeah, with that Retribution level 6 is kind of it's inventive. I'm not mad at it. You think it's there to also lower the damage done as Dengar lowers crit damage, you believe? Yes, that's correct. It does do that. So you would certainly think twice about trying to use any counter that involves just brute forcing, right? Well, I mean, I guess you could use Imperial Troopers because you don't rely on Dark Trooper to crit, but there could be another threat where Imperial Troopers is justified. Okay. Now he's got Jabba, Skando, and Kersantin. Level 9 Skando Crom. So offense up. A little bit of dodge. Good chunk of deflection. And whenever they evade an attack, they gain offense up. Whenever smuggler allies target another ally with an ability during their turn, so Skando, I suspect, would be targeting Kersantin, they both gain 5% defense, max health, max protection, and offense until end of battle. So, kind of nasty. Fortunately, much less threatening in terms of stacking up the contract and the ultimate, I think. Yeah, the turn meter. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to stick with the script. Use JMK there. And then last but not least, Lord Vader, Maul, and Royal. And we've got what? Cooldown on 6. Quick ultimate charge on 9. This is actually quite dangerous. And then 55% dodge. So, yeah, this could be some tough times, friends. This could be some tough times. But we're going to come prepared regardless. Let's go ahead and restart BlueStacks. First order of business. Next, I think it makes sense to do Slacker first. See if we have any issues that come out from a bad chain of dodges and the like. By the way, we've got the vodka cranberry here. Second drink of the night. I had like vodka V8 splash earlier in this afternoon. It was great. I recommend the experience. All right. Oh, geez, what's that all about? That's not where I parked my car. Good luck to you, Tass. Thanks, TJ. Yeah, I shared my board plan here with TJ. Good friend of mine here before it was lock, and yeah, we. Oh, god damn it! What I forgot what you have to do. There's a log out, right? There's an actual log out that I have to go to, but it doesn't show up until you've been logged in for a few minutes, I want to say. Oh, that's kind of cool. Thanks for that. Give this shitty alt that I'm never going to play a nice set of goods. Legal. About. No. Shit. I hate when this error happens. I want to say I have to just wait, right? There's something to let me log out, but it doesn't show up at first. So you have to give it a few minutes. Yeah, shit. One more time. Do it for Jesus. Oh man, we just had a good chunk of people file on in. Good evening, folks. Happy Sunday. Trying to get the game start in my account and not some weird issue. Alright, well, yep, that'll be the end of that. We're just going to go ahead and kill blue stacks real quick like. Yeah, ha, sin. I'm dying here. I'm just waiting. Brother, you are killing me. All right, I did a forced close. I've done several forced closes. Why does this always happen to me? What in the hell is this shit? Go Voxen. Looking forward to seeing some good counters. Yeah, we'll figure our way through the woods, but I've got to be able to actually log into my account, which I apparently screwed myself out of when I just tried to restart. So keep force closing; it will show up. I believe in you. I'll trust you. Nobody stalls like Wolf. I don't know, man. I don't do a bad job of it myself. Come on. I don't know, guys. This, like, I don't tilt about this game. But I might tilt about getting the game to actually start. What is this life? What even is... Hey, Dartman, what's going on? Am I getting logged into another person's account? No, I restarted the game so I wouldn't crash, and then it's like logging me into just like some starter account, and it randomly does this here on BlueStacks from time to time. I wonder if I might kick it in the pants by trying to log in on my phone and then logging in here. Let's give that a go. Leave it off for a heartbeat. Isn't there also something I could do like clear data cache? Crap like that. It's not there. Somewhere else. Settings. It feels like it should be in settings. System apps. It should be in settings. Storage. It should be apps. No, apps would be an uninstall. Okay, so I got my account active on my phone. Hi, account. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Restart BlueStacks. I already did. Sinfrio, that account's already been through the tutorials. See, there's no tutorials for me to do. It's already, this account's already been through that introductory crap. Alright, fine. So we'll just go ahead and shit can BlueStacks again. Boy, oh boy, this here's fun. Y'all having a good time? Alright. You find that keeping restarting BlueStacks sorts it out. Alright. Not here to call you a liar. This is how you lost your account. Be careful. I mean, I'm not actually trying to do anything like logging out of my account. All I did was restart BlueStacks, you know? Or, you know, restart Swugga. Uninstalling and reinstalling solves this. Seriously, this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Come on, man. I've had this before, and then it gets jammed up. And then what I've had happen before is if I ended up like just playing another game for a while, I come back, there's an additional dialogue that appears that lets you log out. Log into Google Play services. Then go into Swugga. Alternative. Google Play services. I thought I've installed that at some point. I don't know. Yeah, clear app cache. That's what I was looking for earlier. Cache data. There's cache. Alright, we just cleared the cache. It's a wee little bit of something, I guess. Kill heroes one more time. I guess we can uninstall the game if it fails one more time. If I have to reinstall it, then I am so terribly sorry, folks. Sorry to have you stalled out. I don't think I've had this happen to me maybe once before, like this, where I get really jammed out. There it is. There's me. Haha. But for the grace of God, we are restored to our account. Sorry, Commander Shepard. We're going to make it. Okay, yeah, I guess the cache clear. The cache clear made the difference. I'll have to keep that in mind. Welcome back, dear friend. Woo! Alright, let's collect our bounty for the day. Alright. Back in it. Back in it. Alright. Alright, first order of business is going to be this Lord Vader. Alright, here we go. Slacker, we go ahead and grab Watt. As always, Watt in the second slot so we don't misassign the tech. Followed by Armor. Of key importance. Yeah, good call, Brill, on the app clear, or the cache clear. Now 569 plus 40 is 609. But I have a 580 plus 30 Slacker, so 610. So that means Slacker is ahead of Lord Vader, which means Stab is ahead of Crush, which means Frenzy is off of Maul. Alright, so that's a good position to be in. We'll take the health, we'll take the crit damage. We've got the level 3 stacking. So here's the thing is that we might get dodged for a while, but we have to hope that the defensive advantage, holds out from having the tech out. So, the 2 techs. So here we go. This will shape the rest of the fight. If we have to 2-shot this, it's better to know now. My Slacker mods, we can go over that. 6, and you're gonna go, yeah, we want to go ahead and do this. Take the money and run. We have to do this, so we'll go ahead and swipe here. Got that, okay. Nice, land some hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's a consistent behavior I've seen over the last several fights. I say that because I think that it's kind of predictable now. We'll go ahead and put that on Lord Vader. Free armor shred, can't go wrong. Nice stab, unevadable on Maul. Unfortunate that he gets the triple stack advantage going in there, but now we got to try and beat him to death before he starts to put the jam on us. We want Watt to die, so Slacker can be his nastiest self. Okay. Oh man. Not supposed to dodge. It's not very nice at all. Okay, so we'll stab here because we have to still be on him, and I would rather get the extra stacks when we swipe. Come on, I believe in you. Alright, that's fine. Completely fair. We should actually swipe on Maul for the sake of sapping his mastery. Likewise, a stab here might kill. Not quite. Man, this is a huge Lord Vader now. He's got double stack from 2 characters living. Maul gets the full shebang. He's gonna crush here again, I think. But this might kapow us, man. I'm worried about that. It's the quick ult charge. There is that aspect. It's worth it to try and go for the kill. Man, look at that. The greed, but hashtag never punished? Maybe? Man, if we get dodged here, and then he hoses me, I'm gonna feel real dumb. I'm gonna take the ultimate. Gotta take the money and run sometimes. We'll swipe here, that's fine. I fear no death. Oh my god. When I said that I fear no death, I actually fear this specific death. Okay. Okay. Our boy's getting big. Our boy's getting brawny. But not big enough, not brawny enough, not quick enough. That was only our first ultimate. Okay, we might get... Yeah, we didn't even get a full ultimate there. That was 1 charge, right? Alright, so we're back up to 1 charge. He's hitting pretty hard there, but... Okay, at least we've got that part solved. That was a big hit. Okay, okay. I feel like our odds are improving. The odds are good, but the goods are odd. Come on. Stop that! God damn it. Not quite 80%, but pretty big. Yep, you're gonna be so huge, it's unreal. Bonk bonk? No, no bonk. Okay. I feel you, friend. Stab? Put the spin. Oh, over 1,000,000 damage, just kapow. Alright, that was the good one. Feel 50 plus 10, so that's my starter for the night. Even with that high dodge, we still got the job done. Could have gone worse. Okay, so let's go ahead and do JMK. That's next. Oh, am I a cousin with Asterix? I have no idea who Asterix is. I feel very bad about that. Should I know? Yes, thank you, Belor. Thank you. Hey, Kylo, good to see you. The multi-mouse clicks build mastery. Okay, so you wanted to see... Who was it? You wanted to see my slacker. Yeah, it was loud. Yeah, I heard it. It's okay. I don't hate you.
Yeah, halfway through. I remembered.
Thank you. You're such a helper. You're a helper droid.
Remember how many countless hours I let you spend on this game?
All right, so let's talk about old boy. He's one of my favorite modding achievements in characters. 164,000 health, 580 speed. Yeah, 56,000 protection, but whatever. 217% crit damage. It's just a crit damage triangle plus the Relic 9 bonus along the way. Potency is whatever. 11,473 damage. So you can definitely have his damage much, much higher. But close to 11,500 damage at this speed with that health is a really strong balance, I have found. That's right, Kylo, but for the grace of God. You don't know who Asterisk is, but you hear he's a star. Oh, you's a funny guy. You's such a funny guy. Alright. Back in the mix. Let's get JMK done. I want Ultraman to wake up to a complete set of one-shots. That must be the way. So yes, we did JMK Cat, and we saved Mace for use elsewhere. We used Plo last time and found that it was no worse to use Plo. I mean, Plo took more damage than, I guess, GK did. But aside from that, against the full team with Boushh, right, with the Jabba Cron, was just fine. So I can't imagine why this would be too much worse. This is more damage, per se. Less about applying thermal detonators. So perhaps I'm thinking about armor here. Health, armor, and health steal seem like great stats to add. A little sipping to get me going. A swig of liquor. All right, man. Here we go. We got it. I might make those drinks a little too strong for stream. That's a 50-50, like how I made back in the day. Man. All right, let's get to stepping. Asterix is a Gaulish warrior from a comic. Karcher, I don't know why you would think I would know that off the top of my head. But I appreciate you. All right, so we are going to delete Chrysanthemum. We're just, it's not a game. Yeah, Chrysanthemum comes right back, of course, but them's the breaks. All right, he gets an offense up. The extra super sick legit dodges. Oh, yeah, that's so good. Yeah, that is just fabulous. Okay, back on over. Locked behind the taunt once more, but it's okay. His true life is down. Over to you once more. Alright, we don't get dodged to absolute shit, and now it's just a few more attacks away from being done. We will try and land the ability block. No dice. Okay. Come on, old bean. I think we want to do the basic for the potential. Yep. And we'll target you now. Ult. Take it down. Take it down. No such thing as too strong, Rokaran. I see my man has never tried moonshine, because there is such a thing as too strong, because there's something, there's a difference between put the hair on the chest and dissolve the chest from the outside. Yes? Not quite the same thing, in my experience. Yes, the dispel on basic is fat. Just get him down. I need him down. I need him down. Him dodging me is kind of an inconvenience. I'm not going to bullshit you about that, my friend. And he's gaining so much health back. This is a complication, because you need this guy dead. Jesus, these dodges, man. You are killing me with that, because we're risking a cat getting deleted here. Honest to God, this shit is terrifying. Okay, let's go ahead and get this done. We got to go after the big man himself. Get some stacks down. We spent an awful damn long time on what's his nuts. That ain't good for nothing. Yeah. Go ahead and call. Okay. Might have been better to go after Chrysanthemum in this instance. We'll see if I'm wrong in the end. Alright, and that's the end of the first ultimate charge, right? Yeah, it's for everybody but JMK. Okay, do we land an ability block? Nothing of the kind. Quite naturally, of course. No taunt, though, on Chrysanthemum. Fascinating. We'll take advantage of that. Carpe carpum, seize the fish, Okay. Taunt, yes. Not the ideal. We will go ahead and charge ultimate. We'll go ahead and stack armor shred on him. I guess we better focus him down first. It's kind of an awkward position to be in. Yes, the disarm is key. Appreciate. Okay, we get dodge to shit. That is always part of the game. 1 minute and 36. Dangerous grounds. Dangerous grounds. And you still need the second ultimate charge, though. I do feel that is key. Okay, second armor shred. Yep. We're going to pound through him. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. He's almost got his ultimate. Okay. Go, go, gadget. Go, go, gadget. After Jabba only. After Jabba only. Jabba only. Jabba only. There it is. All right, you guys got it. You guys got it. Take him down. Take him out to the ball game. Jesus. All right, 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 all right. You just want to be sure that you call the right guys. I didn't want him to risk calling Plo there. Got it. Whew. Had him the whole time. I'm not sweating. My heart's not pounding in my chest. It's pounding in your chest. Whoo. Okay. That's why you just call it make a grain raid. Solo base. Dear God. Talking real drinks. Yeah, that's fair. Drunk streams are good viewing, it's true, but I have, stuff I gotta do for an employer in the morning. Thanks, TJ. Yeah, that was complicated, man. That was a nasty bit of cronage there. All right, so, Nute, Dooku, Droidica. I could take a risk and use Darth Vader. But Darth Vader without a tank? I don't know if that makes sense. Nute, Dooku, Droidica. It's been so long since I fought it. I'd like to think on that real quick. Nute, Dooku. And where's Droidica? Yeah, Wampa, but this team is unworthy of Wampa. Imperial Troopers. I don't think this team's worthy of Imperial Troopers. Shock Echo Arc. Interesting. Let's expand that a bit more. Padme Ahsoka Mace. 54 banners. So that seems at least economical. I think I might do that instead of something with Darth Vader, because I'd have to include another character at the least. Something to be able to get around the damage immunity on Droideka, so I don't get space jammed on that. Raddus, Jin, Cassian. I hear you. I hear you. Cup solo. No, I don't think so. You think you have enough points saved up to make Tass take 3 swigs of liquor? Man, don't cook me so early in the stream, guys. If you make me pass out, then I pass out for real. Let's go ahead and do C solo against this Malgus. What can we talk about here in terms of health? That one is reserved. Okay. How about health steal? Protection, tenacity, and health steal. This one is the one I typically use with JMK when Boushh is in the mix, so there's no harm in employing this here. We'll go ahead and take that. Clearing the cache. What ultimately fixed the login issue? Clearing the cache. That's right. Clearing the cache on BlueStacks. That was the key. Alright, let's get this done. No critical strikes for you, I'm afraid, friend. Or you, for that matter. And dance. All too easy. There it is. There's the big one. Yeah, the ability block could be a factor. But at least they both ability block there back to back, so that's a less annoying variant. Alright, there we go. Just in time. Hi, friend. I remember your cheeky ability blocks. How are you? Face your destiny with Zappy Pappy. There's a shame. Alright, 58. Okay. Now, got to think a little carefully here. I have to plan things such that I don't get caught off guard. Or a Greedo nest, I might be able to do Wedge Han Chewie without issue. Against Boushh, L3, and Boba. So L3's our complication. It's such a difficult thing to pound through. Let's think about that. Boushh, L3, and Boba would... So the issue is Boba. What's the leadership on Boushh Grant? Need to be mindful of that. Yeah, BSF was a big girl. That's true. I probably should have inspected that. It was probably worth inspecting. 25% max health and max protection. Wait, immune to stun? Enemies can't be revived. Man, they will put the work on you if you're not careful. Okay, so what does that mean for us? Maybe Nute Jango B1 would work well. How much dodge are we working with? Just armor penetration and stacking crit chance. Nute Jango B1 might do quite well there. Immune to being rocketed out of existence and still a high AI priority. The reason I'm planning this is that I'm trying to see what kind of margin I have to mess around with these last two teams. Mostly the Nute, Dooku, Droideka. Phasma, Kylo, FOST up top. Let me think about that. There's just going to be so much turn meter flying around. They've got the damage immunity on 6, so we need a way to deal with that. I think that Padme can deal with that. We're going to probably want to have a dodge cron and hope that we get lucky. What are the other options for dealing with this Nute? Yeah, RJT BB8R2 is a 66% win rate, but only with 15 attempts, so it's not often used. Improbable to be a high banner clear, though. And I am trying to get something a little bit more profitable banners-wise. Hmm. %. That's not good. Aurra Grief Mando for 54. Well, yeah, but I'm not really looking for 54s now, am I? Darth Vader. 5 attempts seen, 60% win rate. So 3 out of 5 were successful. What are the requirements for this to work? We know that Dooku would be faster than us. I already checked that. How fast is Nute? If I can Darth Vader solo this, then I would not feel bad. If I would have to do something other than solo it, then I would reconsider. How fast are you? 317. So if it's 277 plus 16 is 293. So I need help to be out ahead. So in that case, we might as well take Gideon, right? So plus 8. 301, but then we would need something else. Hey Zarriss, what's going on? Did I win yet? Not quite, but we're working on it. What does that look like? I think I have an idea. It's not required that both of these are... Droideka is slowest, and he is not faster than Darth Vader. He is 146 speed, so 146 times 1.5 is 219, safely slower than Darth Vader, which means he should be manageable. Tenacity is not especially high. We have a lot of potency. So the idea, we should be able to control him. by bringing along Sith Empire Trooper, we would suck up the mark from Nute, so we don't have to worry about blowing a turn on Darth Vader. It might also be helpful then to also bring Gideon. Gideon could also further Stone Age these guys. And also invalidate their damage in case the unforeseen happens. Gideon likely to be used elsewhere? No, I don't think so. Alright. Fighting blue stacks is a constant trial. Indeed. Indeed. DV Echo Short, a JMK Cat GK today. Wow, man. It's obscene. I adore it. Nicely done. Alright. I haven't used Darth Vader in the last couple of fights, so I don't feel bad about how these characters are to be used. Gideon, yeah. DV set Gideon. Alright, let's go ahead and see if the plan works. Okay, we're well out ahead of everybody. Perfection. Okay, crush. Ideally, we would ability block you. I mean, we could also just kick the shit out of you. Fabulous. Just fabulous. Okay, so how about this? A 1, bonus turn supersedes, bonus turn supersedes. Ha 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 ha. What an asshole. I mean, this was a hilarious overkill because of the set 4 cron, but that was... that was fun. Dear God. The backhand of God. Alright, so wait a minute. What are you going to do? The first time the leader. So, am I correct in that the Talon would not revive Malak? Is that correct? Oh yeah, it is stupid, Brill. It is stupid. It is extra super dummy dumb. But it is... The non-competitiveness of what just went down there. I didn't even need set. I shouldn't have used set. I feel bad now. I threw away a banner I didn't need to, damn it. That could have been a 58. Alright. Realistically, people, I'm thinking the best way to go is probably going to be Treya. How's the Malak modded? Just yeah. Yeah, defense. Yeah, this is a really thick Malak. It's very tough to try and bully her. Jesus, sweet Jesus. Sweet Jesus! 86% armor? 86% damage reduction, rather. Yeah, I'm feeling like Trey is probably the ticket. What are the odds that he has set Dash in the back? That would be a huge pain. Dash has been on offense 4 out of 6 rounds in the last 2 weeks. Dash is back there. The possibility exists. I should have the material to deal with it regardless, so the answer is no fear. Trey is the answer. Datacron. Ability block, inconsequential, physical damage. Dodge is not bad. Armor is not bad, but it depends on what it costs. Yeah, so we're better off just going the route of dodge, perfectly honest with you. Not this one, I think. Armor penetration is rather a waste. That one is reserved for Imperial Troopers. Wedge. This is... available. Okay, you lost Darth Vader solo on a boss team in TW. The sides died too fast to force crushes, and then stupid Dengar got Darth Vader with thermals. See? Not trying to hold myself out here. No points for second place, let me tell you. Alright, gentlemen, get to stepping. So Talon is just kind of a dumb asshole standing in the dark. We'll just go ahead and do this. Yeah, we are going to pay a lot of respect to this Malak. Because I have that crew on defense, I was thinking about doing, like, crew Kylo Fox. But I have crew on defense there with Starkiller, so no dice. Let's just go ahead and send you out, if at all possible. Well, hi, friend. Howdy ho there, neighbor. Well, hello. Alright, so we'll go ahead and save the cooldown reduction there. Aha. Oh, you tricky dick. Alright, well. Oh, you tricky dick. Step 1, step 2. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay. Of course you would crit. What are the odds that you would crit in normal times, in peacetime? But now you're gonna crit. Alright, you're gonna crit too. Okay, I see you assholes. Alright, so mischief managed. Basic, you can't ability block through tenacity up. Sweep into you. Okay. Can we work the system? Possibly. No, I don't think so. Wow, 56. Man. It's not often that Sith Trio is able to procure such value, but a 56 will do. That's damn Skippy. Damn Skippy. Alright, Ultraman. What you got? Shock me. Surprise me. Startle me, friend. Interesting. Sith Eternal hiding in the back. Tricky bitch. Sith Eternal with Savage, no less. See Savage set. Alright, well, let's first of all see what Swigga.gg has to say about that, because that's a fascinating piece of work. First time fighting Sith Eternal on defense this season, so we will approach cautiously. I feel really happy about what he has to deal with, if that's the case. See, set, and Savage. Hold beam. Okay, C does the job. Wampa does the job 66% of the time. What are the limitations? Well, what's the datachron, first of all? 80% armor. Don't I have some kind of badass armor penetration? I have a good feeling about this. I wonder how Rey would do as well. Ray Bros could do it. Interesting. Use Wampa on a C today. C is too helpful. Indeed, Zarriss. Indeed, yes. I think he's going to have himself a time on my defense because of that choice. Let's speak on it. Wampa. We would require armor pen. Ideally, deflection as well. Dodge is helpful against Savage, if I'm being perfectly honest. Tenacity takes care of itself. Ideally, we would have lifesteal, but lifesteal isn't necessary if they can't chop through the protection, which should not be a factor. We more than compensate for the armor that they have. I think this is perhaps worth trying. It says that Wampa is only 3 attempts, 66% win rate. I want to believe that's maybe a discrepancy of Datacron or perhaps a misplay more than anything else. So let's go ahead and play that. I'm actually delighted to try this. C set and Savage. We're going to Wampa this. That means Wampa is off of sortie. We'll have to have some other alternative for sortie. I think we could use a Ray rather easily. Okay, so that means that he has quite a bit GL-wise. Is it worth it to risk not doing Ray? I mean, the reason why Wampa is probably safe here is I'm a Relic 8 fighting into a Relic 7. It is huge. It is huge. 71% armor. I mean, this is a bigger boy, but she's also a bigger girl. So let's go ahead and get to stepping. I see you. I respect your position on the matter. All right, boys. Get him. You get that pigly son bitch. Come on now. Let's get the set down and out of the game real quick. I want all of my attention to be able to focus on Savage at the right time. In the time and manner of mine choosing. Okay, I see you. Respect your position on the matter, Sith Eternal. Wow, this is a lot of damage coming out of Savage, if I'm being honest. You see how my shield's getting beat up? It's not good. How are we doing turn meter wise? We're gonna be okay? We're already a minute into this and we're barely denting Sith Eternal, so we gotta start making headway. Stay focused on Sith Eternal, please. Be on auto. Oh shit. Savage might die. Here? Nope. Shit. Alright. Ray it is. Only Ray can make that work. And then we'll have to think of something else. Alright, man. Wampa. One drop. Overwhelming offense gain by Savage. I want to say. Okay, so the question is, do we need to do any kind of reset? The link would still be available right from the get. Is it more important then to pull the cooldown and ease the passage for Ray as much as possible? Because we know that link hasn't been used. So there's no reason to set us up for a potential failure in using Ray. Yeah, I hear you. I mean, we have a lot of teams to try and be perfect, so if this is our only drop, I'm okay. I'm going to need to be clean on fleets. But here is my expectation. He used the special to kill. You're going to have the link. So if I throw in 3 weak guys, I think that works, right? 3 weak guys. Well, what it is I would still want them to be strong enough to endure the hit from Set. These would endure that. And then the link would go out. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and draw out the link real quick. And then use Ray to kill it indisputably. Very good. Let it be done. So Ray, Swolo, and I guess RJT would be the most inhibitive, but actually maybe Hoda. We'll use Hoda, because we don't need Hoda with JML to be successful, where we would apply JML against the rest of this defense. So, health. I believe we have something reserved. 1, 2, it's this one. This one's the reserved one. Tenacity, health steal, potency, armor. This will do. Alright, Ray, Swolo, Hoda. First time using this on offense, in fact, so we'll all have a little fun with this. Okay, I see you. Yes, this on out to you, and dance. Armor shred. Okay. This we would want available on you first. Okay. Dance. Alright, so the link is up. We just need to... I don't think this would kill. Let's try and execute you. That's a good one. I'm happy to settle for the heal here. We'll take the first ult. As long as we keep her above full ultimate charge. As long as we keep her in a relatively good state, health-wise, we should be quite okay. Yes, good. Armor shred. Get to steppin', ladies and gentlemen. Okay, yep, you. Good, the 2 of you now. Work the system. Okay, so he's going to do the big shock, and it should not kill. Instant defeat immunity being what it is and all. To ensure that, let's just go ahead and basic instead of doing another shield. And, of course, we indeed do not lose anyone. Everything according to plan. Now let old boy do his thing. Still linking up the same 2. Just as well by me. Good. Get blinded. Get chopped. Basic. Heal up. Respect what you're doing. And dance. Heal. Yeah, the shock is inhibitive. Bonk. Okay, so we certainly made it through on the 3rd attempt. So 0 plus 0 plus 25. 0, 0, 25. Okay. So that was the single toughest team on defense. If we are otherwise flawless on attack, I can forgive the error. This Darth Maul, so I mean, he really has cheesed me hard. He really has saved his very, very finest to make sure that he can clear me with the best odds. So if we can't jam him up real good, then yeah, it could be difficult. Times could be hard. All right. So 1 drop still gives him a considerable edge here. Dad bod, Jango. All right, let's go ahead and write the rest of these in. I should probably take a quick break to fix another drink because my drink has run dry. And then Gam. You got 5th brother, 2nd sister, and 8th brother. And you've got Bo, Candy, and Gar. All right, so what we have to do is, with all these B teams on deck, the task would be to max banner all these, underman everywhere possible, that type of thing. So that will be the focus when we come back from break. All right, let's go ahead and get that next drink fixed up, but with that GL down, with that last GL down in the back, so he had 3 GLs on defense, no Star Killer this time, so that means he could use Star Killer to beat my Star Killer, but I would be okay with that, honestly. We'll see what he does. But anyway, all right, I'm going to take the hat off, run on down, and get me a drink, so BRB, folks. All right, party people, we're back. And we were just on an ad break. I'd like to speak to a manager, says Stone. I'm sorry, I don't decide such things. All right, so this was an unmitigated disaster. While I was stepped away, pouring myself this fine glass of whiskey over a beautiful ice sphere, I was thinking about how, I'll be goddamned, but I think Rey, Swolo, Hoda probably could have one-shot this just fine, right? Because the same conditions would have applied. They would have done the chain. Oh, look at this sweet girl. Can't visit Dad right now. Sorry, baby girl. Baby girl wandered into the office. Okay, so if I did Rey, Swolo, Hoda, he would have linked Rey and Swolo anyway. Popped ultimate, not killed either, and then we would have wrapped it up anyhow. So, lesson to myself. I could have one-shot that. Instead, I dum-dummed myself. I saved the proper material to one-shot it, and I still dum-dummed. Alright. What is of critical importance at this point is that we assign our team such that there is no chance of failure, and we maximize every opportunity for undermanning. We do have JML. Identify hardest squad on the map. Realistically, TFP could be annoying, and Raddus is Raddus. Part of what will make this easier is to decide where we assign Bad Batch. So Scion. Scion, Jango, Gam. Yeah, the Gam is unseen. CLS, JKL. Alright. Solution reveals itself. Under what condition does Gam gain taunt? Okay, so he'll gain a taunt up arbitrarily. Well, not arbitrarily. Upon a Huck Cartel. But are you Huck Cartel? No, you're not Huck Cartel. So neither part of his unique will actually be active. So the only taunt that he will gain will come from that. So that means that Hux would be able to work this down pretty solid, I think. Objective would be to destroy Jango ASAP. So let's talk about that. That'll be Hux, Lobster, and FOTP. Okay, Fifth Brother. Yeah, that's one that I know that I've pad-made in the past. This team's just so awful. Oh! I 3-shot, so I dropped in a half something that I could have one-shot in the first place if I'd given it a half a second's thought. We should exploit that we have JML to trivialize something. Nothing back here justifies JML, so we changed the plan for the front wall such that we use JML dodge and deflection. SLKR can handle that just fine. JML 1. JML Jolee versus the Phasma team, I think, should be quite enough. We'll have protection up there, so that should work. There is the possibility of a TM loop. That is unfavorable. No, I like the look of this. JML Jolee. Alright, so we use Darth Vader. Man, that drop sucked. Is the plan for everything quite satisfactory? See, that's the thing. So neither JML nor Phasma had something planned. Or neither Sortie nor Phasma. Well, Sortie's original plan was Wampa. I think Wampa could have handled that just fine. JML might work there. Bo-Katan is shit. Imperial troopers, where do you deploy? You will most certainly be faster than any of those in the back. So Veer's Dark Piet against the 5th brother, 2nd sister, 8th brother. So that's going down on the plan. So we've got Dash Vandor L3. Wedge on Chewie. So Maul, Sidious, Sass. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we're trying to use a lot more of the whole buffalo this time. I put the goal was to set the most rigorous defense that I could, while still being able to confidently clear anything that I thought he might set. So we have to plan a little differently for Sortie. I'm not going to let myself get jammed up by Sortie. So, Bad Batch works against variants without TFP. Maul, Sidious, and Sass. They would all... Well, they would get the turn meter off the rip, but it would be pretty much inconsequential. How fast are the Maul, Sidious, Sass? Darth Maul, 20% turn meter gain. 297, so significant. 297 divided by 0.8, 371, considerable speed. It might be worth it to JML, something that's intended to strip banners. I will keep you in mind. Bossk might do well there. So we need to think about Bossk, Nute, Jango, B1. So Nute, Jango, B1 right now is assigned to Boushh, but I'm worried about that. I don't care for that so much. Yeah, I don't like that. Bo Candy and Gar, there's no reason why Nute, Jango, B1 could not handle that particular mess. Maul, Sidious, and Sass. So against Sortie, BB-8, and TFP, what will do the job? I think Dash will be just fine. because I can answer every one of TFP's turns with a dash turn, and that's okay. Padme. Where does Padme go? Dash. No, Dash might not be a good fit for Sortie. We really have to be super careful about that. There can be no mistakes. Maybe JKR there? So, Dash against Phasma, JKR against Sortie, JML against Raddus. But then what against Boushh L3? Bossk Grief Mando? You would have to defeat somebody. Who is the weakest of Boushh? So it would be Bossk, Dadbod, Mando. Same as what we've done in the past, perhaps. We'll think about it when we get there, but I think that's the right answer. Maul, Sidian, and Sass are the odd man out. Sidious, we would be able to dispel readily with Padme. Does that track? JKR is spoken for, Dash is spoken for. RJT spoken for, Wedge spoken for. JKR is placed twice on the present defense. Sortie and Raddus need to be accounted for. JML is not entered in on the defense. JML assigned to Raddus. If it is JML assigned to Raddus, let's not mess around. Let's take Jolee and Ezra. I think that's a fine choice. Maul, Sidious, and Sass. Again, only sure things permitted. Thinking Padme is just fine. They're a trivial threat after that point. Does any one of them have a special hard-on for Jedi? 35% evasion against Jedi attacks. So there is a complication there. Bo, Candy, and Gar. There's got to be a least common denominator that I may not be considering. Andreas. Qui-Gon, Dash would do it, indeed. I'm sure of that. Padme is 55. Padme is 55 is an acceptable outcome. Padme, Ahsoka, Mace. Okay, each team assigned uniquely. Check, yes. JML, JK. Okay. Alright, the plan is thus decided. The path opens before us. We go topside. Alright, against Phasma. Dash. Dashcon. Give him hell, boys. Bonk. That's a damn shame, friend. That there will do. 56. That's okay. America Green. Okay, next on deck was Boushh, yeah? Let's take care of Boushh. Bossk Dad Bod. Yes. Let's think about it. Bossk. Who is weakest? So 66 plus 73. $139. So you are weakest. How advantageous for us. Yes? Bounty Hunter. We will go ahead. Take Dabod. Take Mando. Gentlemen, get to stepping. It would be ideal that we would dodge. The alternative would be armor. That's for Imperial Troopers. This is for anybody else, I guess. So, no stealth for you. My body is ready. Oh man, this is gonna be a good drink. I can feel the maker's mark in my bones. That was a super, super goddamn fast. Holy shit. Y'all are crazy with it. It's too many. Too many damn attacks. Too much. Give me the turn meter, my friend. That's fabulous. Even though shit is going crazy right now. Give me that good. Destroy you. So we have time on our side to stack back up. Let's get back with it. 57 is the only way at this point. Yes, stack back up. Get back with it. Resist my debuffs, brother. Basic. It's okay. Resist all that goodness. Give me that. Give me the goodness. That there is a damn shame. Yep, that there looks like it might be a 57. Hot damn. Night, night. Dick. Only perfection permitted from this point forward. Nothing less will suffice. Right, against this douchebag Raddus team, we are going to JML it, and we are going to treat it properly. We'll bring along another 2 Jedi. No debuffs. There are debuffs that we may need fear. We can bring along Zarriss for the added security. No reason to be incautious at the finish line with that. This is the Kron reserved. If that is the case, then drop Jolee. No, but if we drop Jolee, then we slow down the ultimate. We slow down damage to a significant degree. It would be ideal to bring a Jedi that could dispel, but that would be Ahsoka, and Ahsoka is otherwise called for. Other Jedi who dispel on basic have otherwise been claimed. Bastila is needed elsewhere. Where is Bastila needed? Yeah, that's right. Yep, alright, we've done that. This seems prudent. Okay. That's the good one. Don't disappoint me now. $55 will do. Okay. Sortie. Jedi. JKR Grandmaster Bastila. What's the nature of their Kron? We would fear deflection, so we would want special accuracy to counteract. A little special accuracy, a little resistance penetration. It's okay. The stats are not enormously consequential for what we have planned. Okay. Kick the shit out of them, boys. Finish the job. Swap. Up, up. Basic. Basic. Okay, good. Okay, excellent. Alright, we just have to focus now on trying to work to restore protection to everyone. Stone Age you. Set you on back. Spread. Dance. Okay, it's just the two of you. Swap. Keep the turn meter high. Swap back to you. Yes. Alright, we're full. 57. Ideal outcome. Perfection. Alright. Alright. Alright, this one will do. Alright, let's roll. Bloody Angel, 99.99, first time chatter. Hi, best squad for Omi Versio. Best squad for fighting Omi Versio. I like Sith Trio. So that comes to mind. Perfect. 57. Oh, no for building her? Best squad for building her for threes? I mean, Fatal really pioneered the significance of Iden, Shore, and Range for threes. For fives, Iden, Death, Storm, Snow, and Magma is a staple. But I'm not quite sure if that's all that good going into the next fives. But that has been the standard for sometimes. Yes, exactly, Sinfrio. We have to be focused because they're weird teams and there is only one right answer. We've got to be ever so precise. All right. We'll plan for fleets, but we're going to clear bottom side first. Executor, triple attacker, so I write 3x for that. Negotiator, standard. I mean, we could probably do Nego TFP to counteract that. Raddus, it would be our discretion of... Actually, no, we need the Negotiator against Executor triple attacker, so we'll go Negotiator. Against... Excuse me. Negotiator. Thank you. Against Negotiator, we'll probably run Malevolence, which is always fun. And against Raddus will be Finalizer. Very good. Alright. The war goes forward. Dadbod, Jango, Piggly Wiggly. Yes, we will use First Order for this. First Order, Omicron. Ideally, it would be some kind of armor penetration and or critical damage. Critical damage is potency. Potency is not much required. We want no one to die, so that's not a terrible advantage. But nonetheless, show armor penetration as an alternative. Can't use that. Only 44%. 44% pales in comparison to all of that critical damage, I think. So we're going to run with that. 11% crit damage. Well, the 44% armor pen. Yeah. We're not running up against a high armor team. I guess the GAM is relatively high armor, though. 44% still seems like kind of shit, though, if I'm being honest with you. We're just going to go ahead and run it. Consequences be damned. We're big. We're brawny. Nothing will save them from me. Ideally, it would be Jango who dies first. Step right up. Don't be shy. You go bye-bye. Yes, you. Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay, I see you. I understand your position on the matter. Okay. Okay. Advantages, dodge. Basic, 1 and a 2 and a night. 56. That'll do. I really like the defense I set. Now, the only way this could become complicated is if and only if there was some kind of speed threat to my dudes, which there should not be. Yes, 335, that's pretty fast. 350. Considerable speed. Veer's Dark Piet should still make short work of you. Oh, that's Colonel Starklead, so I do need to catch that. I saw that. Alright, there's the one. Colonel Starklead, if you please. Veers. Veers Dark Piet. Looks good. Let's roll. Okay, so we could advance you here. There's no reason to not do that. And dance. Okay, I respect your position. My brother in Christ. Goodbye. Peace. 56. Bo, Candy, and Gar. This will be Nute, Jango, B1. We'll hit him with the disrespect. What is this? Crit damage or armor pen? Armor pen is okay. What about crit damage as an alternative? Crit damage. Actually, crit damage is of limited value. Because, B1 can't crit. So that would do it. Okay. So the primary objective would be to shit all over Canderous. Stop you from doing anything, honestly. The dodge is unfortunate. He does choose to use the special, so we do get to spread extortion. Outstanding outcome. Good. Oh yes, quite nice. Oh yes. 1, 2. 57. Night night. Man, the man cheesed me and thought he had it. He had it all figured out. God, I can't wait till this son of a bitch sees my back wall. Indeed, we have reserved the appropriate amount. I am absolutely delighted with the way that this has turned out. Okay, so you got these guys. Physical damage, special damage, dodge, what is this? Protection, potency. Potency would ensure stuns. Stuns would be nice when called for. Armor penetration being the alternative. Let's roll with it. Are you winning, son? Says my darling wife. We had only one drop, so yes. Gotta kick the shit out of him, but the problem is that I want him to remain exposed until the next great opportunity like that one. Kicking the shit out of old boy is kind of a time-honored opportunity. 1 and a 2, and I mean, if we clobber you, you die for sure. We would reduce the risk of a whole bunch of shit if you died, but you're gonna dodge because you're that kind of dick. And I respect that position, but you don't dodge that. So, kindly piss off. Aha, dick. Goodbye. 54 it is. They can't all be priceless works of art. I think that's our only 54 after the drop. So if he is not just glorious on squads, then we have a drop and a half so far. Okay. In humility, we go ahead and restart the stream. Guys, let that restart. My back teeth are floating. I'm going to put it on drink break real quick and take care of that, and I'll be right back. all right. We're back. Hat is off because it is officially sweaty up in this room. It's probably alcohol related, if I'm being honest with you. Can I help you? What's up?
She's in her bedroom.
Oh, I see. All right. Final fights. Fleet. Let's go. Negotiator against triple attacker. Step right up. Don't be shy, young man. 1 and a 2 and a 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoo, boy. Easy mode defensive fleets, indeed. Okay, take our lumps. Realistically, I would want a basic into the mass. Ugh. Yeah, so far, so not good. Basic would be the ideal. Single target damage. Usually you are talking about bringing in Ahsoka here, but if it isn't Y-Wing, I think we're screwed. So I don't know, it might still be that way. No. Not enough damage from Y-Wing, so Ahsoka anyway. So that means call Ahsoka here. Go after Y-Wing to close him out. Okay. Haste. Sweep because of... whatever. Yeah, sweep to hit. Yep. Into... God damn. God damn. Hmm. Yeah. Yep. All right. Ideally, it would be you. Do it for Jesus. Dong. Okay, so it's a 3+ on that. That's not good. We're going to have to be careful there. So, 3+. Comment. 1 drop. Mass assist from exec. Killed Sarge. Mass assist from Nego. Plus JK Basic did not kill IG2K. And that's pretty much it. Not a lot to say about that. Okay. So, Malevolence remains the preferred counter for that. We still have Executor, though. So, have Negotiator, which we used. What else have we? Finalizer, Executrix, and Malevolence. Finalizer, Executrix, and Malevolence. Finalizer against Raddus. Executrix for Negotiator and Malevolence. Yes. Is it Executrix or Chimera for Negotiator? Probably Chimera. And then Malevolence for this. Negotiator. Yeah, Malevolence for this. Malevolence here. Okay, so Malevolence to clean up. But here's the thing. Because we're going to have that nasty Mass Assist, we're probably going to do one more pull with a shitty Mace fleet to make sure that we don't get caught out. Indeed, Dagger. You resubbed for fleet content, and now you want a refund. I mean, having the unfortunate outcome is not ideal. Nonetheless, we shall use Finalizer here. Get it out of the way. Alright, my head's cooled down a little bit. We can put the hat back on. Let's stay styling. Alright, Finalizer. First Order. I have often enjoyed having Jedi Consular as an option here. There are 4 ships here. Probability of Sergeant is high. We should keep that in mind. Is there anything else that we might use that could punish the existence of another tank? Not really. Not as such. Thrawn is +2 banners. So noted, Dagger. So noted. So noted. I think I actually noted down Chimera anyway. Yeah, I plan to use Chimera, so already on pace with what you're thinking there, friend. All right. Whenever we do this, it feels like a waste. Feels like a waste. But having the turn meter manipulation discretion is pretty nice. Yeah, let's do it this way. Okay. As always, we put the mark onto Poe. Alright, basic. We got the stun. Fortunate outcome. We will save this for the moment. We'll actually push out here, and if we mass assist here, then we do get the stealth for everybody. Even though you end up getting healed, it's an acceptable outcome because now you're vulnerable to grandiose attack. We'll go ahead and bring in Special Forces. Gentlemen, step right up. Don't be shy. The greatest show on Earth. Now, I see what you're about. I see it. I understand it. I don't respect it, but I see what you're about. Up, up. Basic. Yep, get stunned. Oof. God damn. That's a big bitch right there. Let's think about this. I don't think we use that killing blow there. We could push on out to you. Big hit. Yeah, well, it was not a terrible plan as plans go. AoE is probably the best bet because it would clear the foresight. Let's go ahead and take that advantage. Basic here. Ideal that we have access to you. Great that we had the response there. Unfortunate that we are dodged. Stone Age you, cooldown wise, get clocked. Okay. It honestly feels like a great opportunity here for Consular. Suits me just fine. Kill? Nope, not quite. Almost, though. Good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We're going to basic and call the shuttle so that we can actually gain the protection up. That seems like the wisest call. Aside from that, we can push the turn meter out, mass out again once more. Good, we've hit our friend. Bulk you up even more so. And destroy. 68. Not preferred, but an acceptable outcome nonetheless. Alright, negotiator. So, Chimera. I imagine it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I don't have to imagine when I can check. Yes, it is with Gauntlet up front. Very good. Let us proceed. Okay. So, yeah, we do call in the Interceptor here, of course. Both the Jedi ships would be marked. Do we call in Interceptor? We would want to, because that's the only way that we could have free access to the ship that we want to kill. Both of those are Jedi, so there's no reason to not use the third here. Be industrious. Oh, perfect. Sweep out. And naturally, of course, we kill you here. Let's go ahead and buff up for the sake of the shield. Don't hit the retribution. Basic there. Do sap and dispel on Ahsoka. Solid. Use second there. We'll go ahead and health up Vader. Yeah, I like the cut of our jib here. Ideal to hit somebody with target lock to spread more turn meter. Go ahead on you. Middle. Solid. The control is extreme. Basic. Apply target lock to new target. Don't hit tank if you don't have to. Basic. Apply. Dots. Basic. Out. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and bring out Palpatine. Identify. Who needs the healing most? We cannot restore full protection to TIE Bomber. I think we can mostly heal Vader, though. I'm into it. Basic out, death, and into... Apply evasion out. Alright, that's unfortunate. Basic. And 70. Even so, 70. Chimera for 70. Okay. I think it's foolhardy to take on the Executor with this opener and a preload without trying to draw out the mass. So let's try that, shall we? We'll grab you, we'll grab you, we'll grab you. Ideally, we would actually grab you, and then you. So we don't actually need a reinforcement. TIE Fighter won't help us. It's just Malevolence remaining. TIE Fighter would be helpful as a third reinforcement. Let's think about this. So we're trying to just endure for the sake of drawing the opener. We have a Sith ship out front. We shouldn't use TIE Fighter. We should use this because if either of these should evade, then we want one of them to get hit significantly such that B-28 gains taunt. That's going to be the goal. Advance. And so it is. Mass assist right on out. The blood price is paid. It's noted on the sheet. 3 plus 0 plus. Alright, Malevolence. We'll go ahead and take in the Geonosians first. Alright, let's get it done. Okay, stunning you is just always super hot. Okay, hitting you is probably still a pretty good idea. Let's stick that. Yep, that doesn't feel like a bad choice, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. Alright, we are stuck behind the taunt, so be it. Alright, that's fine. It's not very nice now, is it? Okay. Yep. Basic here. Advantageous to do so. Basic here, because there's advantages to do so. Ooh, that was a fat one. You can only counter so much. Let's go ahead and hit you. Oh, wow, that was a fat one. I didn't expect that. Favorable outcome indeed. Alright, mass assist for all that it gets you. Keep you stunned. It's fine. Okay. Okay. Yep. Alright, we're one turn away from ultimate, so That should be something of a big deal. Basic. Oh, that's unfortunate. As far as outcomes go. Basic, dispel. Ah. We do want the badness on you, old bean. Okay. Alright. Y'all know the score. Kick the shit out of them. There it is. Alright, there it is. 35, a full clear. A bit rough going. 3 plus 0 plus 35, so Malevolence got the job done for a 1993. So a sub 2000 clear with 2 3 drops, right? So, wow, pretty damn good, all things considered. Not bad. All right, so yeah, I covered my defenses earlier in the stream. If you want to catch that, go back in the VOD. Let's go ahead and cover our attacks and get you guys rated out. All right, so bottom. Jesus. Come on now. Alright, against Malgus DRBSF, we use Sith Eternal for 58 banners. Against Dengar Malak Talon, we use Trey Scion Nihilus for 56. Against Nute Dooku Droidica, we use Darth Vader, Set, and Gideon for 57. And against Jabba Skando Chrysanthemum, 57. And finally, Lord Vader, Maul, and Royal, we use Slacker, Watt, and Armor for 50 banners. All right. In the back zone, against Dadbod, Jango, and Piggy, we used Hux, Sit, First Order TIE Pilot for 56 banners. Against Fifth Brother, Second Sister, Eighth Brother, we used Veer's Dark Piet for 56. Against Bo, Candy, and Gar, we used Nute Jango B1 for 57. Against Maul, Sidious Sass, we used Padme Ahsoka Mace for 54. And against C, Savage, and Set, I saw that there was some evidence for Wampa being a successful solo here. It was not the case for me. And because we went in with Wampa in the first place, that means that Sith Eternal never had the chance to use chains. So knowing that we had to clean that up with a preload, we sent in another sacrificial team to soak up the chains, and then cleaned it up in the end with Rey, Swolo, and Hoda for 25. So rough going. So that was the only squad that we struggled with. And then topside. Against Phasma, OG Kylo, and FOST, we used Dash Vandor L3 for 56. Against Boushh, L3, and Boba, we used Bossk, Dadbod, and Mando for 57. Against Raddus, Jin K2, we used JML, Jolee, Zarriss for 55. Against Sortie, BB-8, TIE Fighter Pilot, we used JKR, Grandmaster, and Bastila for 57. And against Aurra, Greedo, and Nest, we used Wedge, Han, and Chewie for 57. Alright, and last but not least, where we just wrapped up with Fleet, against Executor Triple Attacker, we went in with Negotiator. Unfortunately, we had the unfavorable outcome where we did not kill IG-2000 early. Because of that, we had to go. We managed to kill Boba, I think. No, we managed to kill IG-88. And then we went back in with a burner fleet to just absorb the mass assist from Executor, which was immediately forthcoming, so it was the right choice. And then we cleaned up with Malevolence. So it was a total of 3 plus 0 plus 35, so a total of 38. It is what it is, but it's still a full clear. Against Negotiator, we used Chimera for 70 banners. And yeah, the added healing from Chimera's second, I think, was helpful to Darth Vader's survival. I don't think he was going to get perhaps targeted otherwise, but having peace of mind has its own value. And against Raddus, we used Finalizer and, a little dodgy outcomes, but nonetheless 68 banners. So there's your full clear. All right, let's go ahead and see who is online and see who we can get ready to rage out to. All right, Zarriss going. All right, so let's go ahead and plug for the Patreon and everything and get you guys rated out. So first order of business, if you want to find out how this match ends, you're going to have to follow me on Discord because that's where I'm going to post when, Ultraman attacks. And yeah, it's a tougher defense than I set him last time, but he definitely saved a lot of material for offense, so hopefully we can put him at a disadvantage. That's all I can really say. I like the way I set up my defense, though, given the way that he cheesed me, because he cheesed me pretty damn hard. So anyway, yeah, follow my Discord to catch the final results of this match. You can go ahead and follow, check out my YouTube if you want to see previous episodes of the stream. And of course, let's go ahead and plug the Patreon. So check out patreon.com/Tassinix. Folks, I have gotten as high as rank 4 through a combination of blood, sweat, and tears, and also picking the minds of my betters along the way. I am overwhelmingly pleased to share this information with my supporters, so please check it out. Also, if you liked that detailed scouting report I did using OmegaBot at the beginning of the stream, that detailed report is a Patreon-only feature of OmegaBot, but guess what? You can bundle your subscription to Tassinix, your boy right here, and also get access to the Patreon level OmegaBot subscription all in one sign up. So check out my site. There's something for everybody who's looking to be upwardly mobile, GAC-wise. All right, for certain tiers of Patreon, we have the mug, the t-shirt, and the hoodie. Ask Dagger, ask some other people out there that have the hoodie. It's comfortable. It holds up. It holds a decal. Honestly, I mean, the t-shirt is the one that takes the brunt of the wear on the decal the most. But that being said, it's still standing strong, like a year and a half later for me, and that's all right. The mug, though, the mug and the hoodie are rock solid. I love those things. All right, let's go ahead and thank the patrons, the fantastic people who make all of this possible. Let's go ahead and thank the people who are not necessarily represented on this slide, but I do need to shout them out. Shout out to Darth QPPMG, to Ray of Sunshine, and to JJ's Productions Twitch. Thank you guys so much for your support. Oh my god, I am just sweating so much. My goodness. All right. At VIP access level, Ryan bumped up to VIP access level, so he's trying to get himself that mug, also taking advantage of the OmegaBot subscription. So, hot stuff, man. Thank you so much for your support. Also, shout out to White Wolf, Sam Vimes, Jobin4527, Sweens14, Lego Cow Rizian 2187, Deadpool Cow 28, Johnny Batawa, Sir Boss, and Trevor Boy Gaming. Eric Rose, thank you so much for all of your support. It means a lot. Absolution, you're no longer subscribed on Patreon technically, but you've popped in from time to time on the stream and dropped some gifted subs on people, so thank you so much, man. You don't even play the game anymore, but you still pop in and show some support, so really appreciate you. All right, and of course, we do have to do the special thanks to Euroforce here in Maw Vanguard, a past very generous supporter of the stream. You're still putting everything back in order in the aftermath of the hurricane down in Florida. I wish you all the best and hope to hear from you soon. To Mrs. T, my darling wife, thank you for not constructing a ritual mask out of my face to warn off any other potential suitors who dare spend anywhere near as much time as I do trying to be halfway decent at a mobile game. So, thank you for not killing me. And of course, Dagger, my right-hand man, admin on my server, himself a generous supporter of the stream in his own right, and of course, my number one troll, appreciate you, fuck you, I hate you, and see you next stream. Nomads, a man who really needs no introduction, just pops in from time to time on the stream, drops 50, 100, 150 subs, thousands of biddies, just absolutely crushes it. So thank you so much for your incredibly generous support. It means a lot. It's hard out here for a pimp trying to, keep up with all these Giga Krakens and whatnot. Alright, let's go ahead and move back over to the main scene and see about raiding you guys out. Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Alright, we have got to send you on out to see Zarriss. Let's go ahead and see how he's doing. Let's get loaded in and hopefully everything goes smooth on that side. So thank you so much for being here. It's been a really fun 3 versus 3 season. I think the expiration of set 3, so us having only set 4 and set 5 has been pretty fun. I think the Lord Vadercron expiring at the end of December is going to be incredible for what we're going to be dealing with going forward, because people should be investing a lot in their set 5 right now. I'm just going to say that. We got Conquest coming back. Don't sleep on it. If you got a good roster of Datacrons from set 5, still don't sleep on it. That's my advice. Alright, so that's the end of the season. It's been real. It's been awesome. It's been real awesome. We're going to go ahead and get you guys raided on out to Zarriss. And, take care, folks. Alright, let's go ahead and get you all queued up. 9 viewers, 12 viewers. Thank you guys so much. We're going to give him a decent raid on the way out. Alright, guys. Got everybody queued up, and deuces.